What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Breaker Bros, and tonight we're going to review the running backs um, post combine. So I guess we got everyone's speeds now.
Except for number one on the list, Jonathan Brooks, I think is injured.
Oh, he's injured. I was wondering about that because I don't remember hearing about him at the combine.
Yeah. So another Texas running back ran and was fast, but he's not. I didn't see him on the part of the list I looked at.
Yeah, for me, it was kind of interesting to see some of the running backs run kind of quickly. I feel like Wright and Corum were the ones that kind of like, I guess they're the second and third rated running backs. Although even the top rated running backs rated 59th on PFF. Now that might change after the combine. I'm not sure by how much, but those are basically like that's the end of the second round. So that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically, if you go by the rankings, they're saying one running back taken in the second round, a few in the third, and then, fourth round and down. So I think that this is a big position and need for the Bengals to get a running back. So I have a lot of interest in it. And the thing that was kind of interesting to me was how fast some of the small school running backs were. So, like, basically the last four on the list: Dylan Lobby, Kamani Vidal.
Oh, okay. I see the 40 times on there now. Yeah. Okay.
Isaiah Davis and Jaden Sheridan were all, fairly fast. I mean, Isaiah Davis didn't run great. If we're just, I don't know, splitting hairs. I was just surprised how fast they were relative to some of the other guys. So kind of sparked my interest. Like say, if you get what's pick 247, that's like
it's gotta be close to the end of the draft, right?
Yeah, I mean, so you could get maybe you could get some of these guys in the 6th and 7th round or undrafted free agent.
I mean, they have Trey Benson rated at 116. So I mean, if you can get him in the 4th or 5th round, I'm all over that.
Yeah, or maybe you double dip, right? Maybe you get a back you like in the 4th round, and then one of these smaller school, one of these guys ranked in the 200s isn't drafted, or you draft them in the 7th round. So I could see that happening, because I wouldn't be surprised if they added 2 running backs this year, given where you can draft them.
Yeah, I mean, not only that, they don't necessarily just have to draft him. They can pick up a running back in free agency if they decide to do that. But yeah, I mean, draft wise, I feel like, because there was that running back that was out of Louisville, Garando, I think, or Garendo.
Yeah,
like, so he tested out really well.
Yeah, he's basically ranked as a end of the 3rd, early 4th round guy. If I'm doing the math right. No, he's like
116.
A 4th rounder.
Oh no, yeah, 130. That's about 4th round, early 4th round. Now, I feel like
early 5th round. I don't know, but I think that he ran so fast. I would imagine he might move up. Who knows? I don't know much. I haven't seen much of the running backs play, aside from I have seen a lot of Blake Corum play. So
Yeah, no. After the combine, I'm much higher on him because I feel like he benched really well. Mm-hmm. He did the same amount as Joe Alt in terms of bench. Mm-hmm. And then he ran a 4.53.
Yeah.
Why do I keep thinking he ran a 4.39? That was someone else, I think. That was Wright.
That was Trey Benson.
Well, yeah, Benson, but I think Wright is the one that ran fast. But still, 4.5 is still pretty fast for running back. I feel like you can do a lot with that. But yeah, I guess let's get into the highlight film. Jonathan Brooks. I feel like in general, the Texas team had a really explosive offense. Mm-hmm. Does it say what his size? Is he like
Yeah, he's 6 foot.
6
Listed as
foot?
six
Okay.
foot, so that means he's probably 5'11", right?
It's got some nice speed. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean he seems strong, good balance.
Still can't get over that Worthy ran a 4.21. That's crazy.
Okay, this showed him catching the ball a little bit.
He seems kind of lean.
Yeah.
Not to say that's a bad thing. He's kind of got like a Pacheco build.
Mm-hmm. So he caught 25 passes last year.
I wonder how fast he is. I bet he's like a 4.5 too.
It's shifty. Well, let's see.
Yeah.
But he's getting caught from behind.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Just looking at all the different positions that we've seen so far. I mean, Texas had a really explosive offense. Like all the people on their team that's probably gonna get drafted in the first 3 or 4 rounds is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, well, compete for the championship, right? Did they play? Did they make it to the final?
I don't think they did because I think it was Washington and was it Alabama? No, whatever SEC team was it? Was it Georgia?
No, I think Alabama was in the playoff.
Huh?
I said I think Alabama was in the playoff. No. No. Alabama beat the snot out of Florida State, right? So
it was Washington and Alabama.
I'm Googling it. I don't like how little we know about this. Okay. It was Michigan and Washington.
Oh, Michigan. Okay.
In Washington. So did Washington beat Texas?
Yeah. How could we forget Michigan? That's funny.
No, I knew that they were in the title. I just couldn't remember who.
I knew it was Washington. I couldn't forget. Remember the other team.
Oh. Goodness.
It's against Alabama. That's nice.
Yeah, it was. All right, got anything else to say about Mr. Brooks?
No, I feel like I've seen enough.
Yeah. What's your take on him?
Yeah, I feel like he's got nice speed. He's tough to tackle. I feel like he seems like he's kind of got like a lean build.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if he could be like one of those running backs that could take like all the touches or the majority of the touches. He might have to share it, but yeah, I mean, I would give him a second round grade.
Okay.
I can see why they have that.
Okay.
Maybe even like a third round grade, but I feel like
Yeah, see, that's where I'm at. I'm not excited about him. I'd give him third round grade.
because I feel like some of it might have just been he was on a really good team. I mean,
Yeah. All right. So Jalen Wright.
oh yeah. This is the one I want to see.
Yeah.
Well,
so-
right, Corum.
So he had 22 catches. Wait, is that right? Is that possible? 136 carries for 1,000 yards. Is that possible?
136 carries.
Yeah, for 1,000 yards.
I don't see
Dalvin
why not.
Brooks, 187 carries for 1,100 yards. These guys are averaging like 6 and 7 yards a carry.
Seems about right
It's crazy.
for
We'll
college.
take that. We'll take it.
This is against
Georgia.
Georgia. Yeah, as I say. Yeah, you can tell he's definitely got way more burst.
Yeah.
But he's the one that ran a 4.38, so he's one of the
4.33.
faster running backs.
Oh yeah, 4.38. Yeah. But look, that's what I like to see. Home run speed.
Yeah, already off these two plays already, you can tell he's more of a explosive back than the other one.
Mm-hmm.
It's 3. That safety looked desperate trying to go for that tackle. He was like,
Yeah, I mean, doesn't seem to be like I feel like Brooks is probably. Of course, there's some moves. Okay, we really can't care about Austin P. Yeah, I mean, he seems like a very good vertical guy. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like he just seems to go. Of course, then we see him running around the edge. with that.
Is he like 5'10"?
Um, it says 5'11".
5'11", okay. I feel like he got some really good run blocks too.
Yeah. So what's your take on him?
Well, obviously explosive. I feel like he's got good size. I like the way he runs north and south. I would actually give him a first round grade because I know he runs at 4.3, which is I feel like pretty good. But I don't know. I feel like a team could take him at the end of the first, but
Yeah, I mean, he seems a lot like the guy from Alabama last year that the Lions took.
Oh yeah,
It just seems like he's more like a NFL style running back now, right? Like you don't need a guy to like only be able to carry and run between the tackles, right? You need a guy that can, especially for the Bengals, right? Like I could see him fitting perfectly with the Bengals. Someone who could, if you give him space and you don't pay attention to him, he could take it to the house, and he could help a little bit in the receiving game, and you can get him in space. You know,
yeah. I feel like he would be a good replacement for Mixon.
Mm-hmm.
Bit faster for sure, but I feel like he's got the size that could take the majority of the carries, and I feel like he would be a good 1-2 punch with Browning, or not Browning, Brown.
Browning.
Well, Browning would be not who we want to be running the ball, but Chase Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could see him going for sure in the second round.
Yeah. Yeah. So I remember, like, what I remember from watching, switch to Blake Corum. What I remember from watching him is it just seemed like he was kind of getting ground down, by the Big Ten season.
He's got more of a stockier build. He's like 5'8" though, right? I think he's a bit shorter.
Yeah, 5'8", 213.
But he ran a 4.5. I like that, and he's pretty strong. He's stocky.
Yeah. I mean, to me, he's like your traditional running back, right? Like,
kind of the way he runs, he kind of reminds me of Rudy Johnson, just a smaller version.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like him more that he ran a 4.5 and he benched as much as Joe Alt.
Yeah.
5'8". It's kind of short, but I feel like that might work to his advantage. Oh yeah, look at that. It's bowling green though.
Yeah. I hate it when guys get caught from behind.
I think he's got this one. Oh, he stepped out.
But I mean, just look at these, like, alignments they're running in. You know what I mean? It's just like everybody at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, I mean, I think he just seems like he has a knack for setting up blockers.
Yeah. No, I like him. I wouldn't mind taking him in the
Yeah.
third or fourth round.
Yeah, I think he's like a third round guy. I mean, because of like the deflation in the running back market. I mean, in the 90s, he'd probably be a first rounder, but no, I think he was like a team leader and everything. So like for me, it'd be a good guy to add to the team for the Bengals.
Yeah, and another guy that can carry the load. I feel like.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what I'm looking at. If they seem like they would be a good mix with Chase Brown,
Yeah.
then I like him. And I feel like whatever running back we do pick, he's got to be more of the feature back.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
Third round grade.
Yeah, I would say third round grade.
Okay. All right.
It looks like he's got really strong legs, good vision. He's got pretty good speed. Yeah, I would give him a second round grade. Actually, I would say a 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like he still will go somewhere in like the third or fourth. Because I just feel like there's so many like offensive linemen, like a handful of defensive tackles, a whole bunch of corners, receivers that are going to be picked in the first and second round.
Yeah.
That a lot of these running backs are kind of going to, and some of the tight ends, I feel like you can see a lot of them go between like I feel like the third and sixth round.
Yeah. All right. You want to talk about Bucky Irving? This guy's 5'10". Yeah, 6.4 yards a carry.
Every time I hear this guy's name, I think of that analyst.
Yeah, Bucky Brooks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he caught 55 passes for almost 400 yards last year.
Dang.
That's a very Joe Mixon like level of performance.
What was his 40?
4.55.
Okay. Yeah, if they run a 4.5, that's still pretty fast.
Mm-hmm. I was going to double check. What did Blake Corum average per carry? So, yeah, Blake Corum was like 5 yards a carry this year.
That's just scheme right there. That touchdown.
Yeah.
It's just wide open. Like anyone could have ran that in. Like,
yeah.
catch.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's a bit of a playmaker. I like it.
Yeah. He does not look 5'10".
That's what I'm saying. Like, if we didn't have Chase Brown and we're looking for more of a Chase Brown type runner, then yeah, I feel like I'd be all over this guy. But I mean, I feel like he's good. I just don't know if he could be the lead back.
Yeah.
He might be like the jukiest player that we've seen. Like, he's real shifty. It's weird because I feel like he should be faster, but I mean, not to say 4.5 isn't fast, but it feels like a guy that should be running like 4.3 with the size.
Yeah. Yeah, he just looks really slight.
Yeah, almost seems like he would be like a really good slot receiver.
Yeah. Okay, I've seen enough. I'm gonna put him as like, I don't know. I want to say I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna put him down as 5th rounder. I just don't think he's a every down player. I just don't think he's fast enough for his size.
Yeah, I would give him a 3.5. I can see someone taking him in the 3rd round
Yeah.
if he's not going to be your main option. He seems like, especially if you put him on an offense like the 49ers, where they know how to really scheme it up and, you know, like make it seem like he's going to be in the backfield and somehow get him in the slot. I mean, he seems like a playmaker. The thing that I don't like is his size. I mean, I like his versatility, but yeah, I don't know. I'm looking for a bigger back, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I know this next guy, Ray Davis, the Bengals met with him. So
Yeah.
what was his speed?
He ran
4.5.
4.52.
Okay, so yeah, another pretty quick running back.
So 5.7 yards a carry. He had 32 catches for 324 yards. That's good.
Yeah, see, this seems like more of what the Bengals draft. Is that Will Levis? I feel like it was. No, maybe not. Was he like 6'2" or
5'10".
5'10"? Okay.
Ooh.
It's a nice little route.
Yeah.
Okay. So where you can see his speed a little bit.
It's Akron.
Huh?
That's
Still.
It's Akron.
There you go. Was he like 5'10", 220? Is that?
216 is what it
Yeah.
says.
It looks pretty stocky.
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's got like subtle moves.
Yeah.
Like he's not as like sudden, you know. I mean, I think he looks like he's got some good speed, but not. That's nice. Good receiver.
Yeah, I feel like he's like a 4th round grade for me, but he's probably gonna be there in the 4th or 5th round, I would say.
I was thinking 4th round as well, because he's like, to me, he seems like he's a good, like he could be, you know, like a what am I trying to say? Not an all pro. He doesn't look like an all pro, but he looks like a guy that could be, I guess, dependable, right?
Yeah.
Like a reliable, if unremarkable kind of NFL back. So would you say 3.5?
No, I would say 4.5 actually.
Okay. And then you got any comments?
Yeah, strong legs. I guess fairly fast. Good size. He just doesn't necessarily have like that big home run speed. But I would definitely take him in the 4th or 5th round, depending on how the draft shapes up. But
Yeah. No, I'm not. I was excited to see him because I thought he ran well, but it doesn't really excite me. Doesn't ignite my imagination.
Well, that's not good.
What's that?
It doesn't ignite your imagination.
No.
All right, let's Lloyd. Marshawn Lloyd. USC. What was his 40?
He ran 4.46.
So he's pretty quick. 4.4. That's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see it there.
Yeah. I like his build too. He's 210, so he's lighter, but he's only 5'9", so he's like,
I feel like if they're gonna be on the shorter end, they gotta have like thicker legs, and I see it with him. Like,
Yeah.
and he runs a 4.4, so like that's
a nice catch too.
He's got like a really quick cut.
Yeah.
Kind of like him.
Yeah,
I think I would take him over Ray Davis, but I would give him like the same grade so far, like a 4th rounder. But if I had my choice between them two, I would take him because he's kind of got like that violent run with him.
Yeah.
He runs with intent. And it feels like when he gets out in the open field, like he just really like goes for it. You can just tell that he runs harder.
Yeah.
To where like some of the other running backs tend to try to get like trying to find the perfect route.
Yeah.
He looks really good to me.
Yeah, I would rate him higher. To me,
you're thinking like a 3rd round?
Yeah, I would. I would almost take him over Corum.
I can kind of see that. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that. I could see.
He had 13 catches, 18 catches last year. And then what did Corum do in receiving? I'm trying to think if I can ever. Okay, so about the same number of catches.
Yeah, he breaks tackles pretty good.
Well, I think he's got good natural leverage.
But yeah.
Yeah, but he dips and dives like.
Look at that! Look at this burst! Holy
so
shit!
Fluid. Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I like him.
Yep. Same. So violent intent. Anything else?
Really good burst. On the shorter end, but it has really good vision. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll give him a. I'm gonna say a third round grade. I'd still give Corum the edge because he's a bit quicker.
Mm-hmm.
But I
you
guess
would do third.
yeah, third.
Okay, yeah, well, that makes sense because you gave Corum a 2.5.
Yeah.
You're consistent.
But yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me like if they went him over Corum. I could see it. Like,
yeah. Okay. Yeah, Audric Estime.
he actually, his speed wasn't that great, but I don't know. I find his highlights really interesting.
Yeah, he like. I remember watching him play a little bit. I was surprised at how slow.
Yeah, but he actually can catch it pretty well. Like,
Well, I don't know about all that. He's got 17 catches, but perfect number, equal number of targets and receptions. So, but I mean, he's a big dude. So
yeah, he's built more like a tank.
227. But I just don't think that plays in the NFL anymore.
Yeah, I think the speed is going to hurt him. But I mean, if he's there in the 5th round, I would do that all day. I just don't know if he'll be
I just
like that late in the draft.
I just don't think
because he's got really good production.
I don't think he can play, man. 4.7 is too slow. Unless it's like, like to me, I would put him as undraftable. Unless like this 4.7 was just like a bad day kind of thing, and then like on the pro day he runs like something like a 4.5 or something.
Yeah, I don't know. That seems like a pretty big variance.
Yeah, I wonder what Jerome Bettis ran in the 40.
I don't know if he ran a 4.7.
So this is the thing that surprises me about the speed. Like, this is NC State. You would think that somebody catch him if he was running 4.7.
Well, I mean, there is a difference between like game speed and like time speed. I mean, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I don't think he'll be there in the 5th, just because like his production. Like, if you watch him play, it feels a lot different than what his 40 was. So like his like, I think the speed's gonna hurt him a little bit, but I still feel like he's gonna get.
I just think he's. I mean. Oh wow, that was a good catch.
That's what I'm saying. He has those type of catches. They just don't really throw it to him that much. Yeah, I feel like he'd be really good at goal line situations too. It's kind of like another thing that you kind of, if they do decide to get,
I just don't think so.
I don't know. It's pretty impressive. It's like hurdling everyone.
I don't think that works anymore in the NFL. Like, if you just don't run over people. I mean, half of the defensive ends are faster than him.
Yeah, that's actually kind of crazy to think about.
All right. So, what's your notes on him?
Um, I would say he's got solid hands, really strong legs. Um, feels like he'd be pretty good for short line or short yardage plays, just on the slower end. So I would give him a 5th round grade. I would definitely take him in the 5th round, but I don't see him actually lasting that long. But from the Bengals' perspective, it's kind of where I see him.
Mm-hmm.
So Trey Benson, this is a guy that I've kind of always been high on.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see some of his highlights again. So he had 20 catches for 227 yards, 5.8 yards a carry, 14 touchdowns.
Nah, he had some long touchdowns.
Said zone grade is below average.
So he ran a 4.3, 4.39, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But I like him because he's just like a one cut runner. Like he'll cut once and then he's just like north and south.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of what I noticed.
Yeah.
And he's bigger. Like, so I feel like he could carry the load if he needs to. So played in the is it Florida State in the SEC?
ACC.
ACC. Okay, never mind.
Wow. Whoa. You see, that's pretty good, man.
Yeah, he's really shifty.
Yeah.
Like he's just running through tackles.
Yeah.
Wake Forest. But I think part of it is because like he just goes north and south. Like you don't worry about him because like to me that's like one of your biggest complaints with Mixon is that, especially behind the line, he's kind of like too shifty, and I
Yeah.
feel like this guy just goes. Yeah, that he just went north and south. There's like he didn't hesitate at all. Like
Yeah. Oh.
yeah, his lateral speed's actually kind of insane. It doesn't seem like he goes.
Lateral quickness is amazing. He like putting 2-3 moves on people in the hole. Look at that.
Look at that ball management.
Nobody touched him. He didn't need to do that. He had to slow down to shift hands. He's like, oh, yeah, slow down. Okay, now just run into the end zone. Yeah.
I guess too when you run a 4.3, as soon as you like see any resemblance of a hole, you just go for it.
Yeah.
Because like it feels like he's got like a lot of confidence.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I think I would put a 1st-round grade on him. I like him a lot. I mean, to me, I put him ahead of Jalen Wright, just because it seemed like Jalen Wright wasn't as quick and explosive like laterally.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no hesitation with him. He just goes for it.
Yeah, but I like how he finishes his runs a little bit more than Wright too.
Nice tough run. What was his average per carry?
Like 6 yards,
Yeah, okay.
5.8. Last year was 6.5. All right. We've seen enough. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, just a explosive runner. Runs hard. Seems like he takes one cut and he's running towards the end zone. But yeah, I would give him a second round grade.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why he's ranked so low.
Yeah, he dropped a little bit. That's the crazy part. Because for a while there, I think he was like the third. Now he's like
You,
the
you know
eighth.
what I think it is? I think it's the like I think because Florida State looks so bad in their bowl game against Georgia that people forget how good like the players on Florida State were, Okay, so we're going to skip some players on the PFF list because I wanted to look at some of the surprising guys, I guess. So first is this Isaac Garendo, who was the fastest running back at the combine.
He had really good test results.
Oh, he's a bigger guy.
How big is he?
It says 6'1", 225.
Okay, I like the size. Hard runner.
Yeah.
I mean, that's important because like that's one thing that you kind of have to replace eventually whenever Mixon is gone is the short yard runs, which I
Yeah.
thought he did really well.
Got 22
Oh, wow.
catches. I mean, I almost feel like we're not looking at the same guy that ran a 4.3.
There we go. See, I heard you.
I still feel the same.
I feel like we'll see something. Seems quicker though in this game.
Yeah.
Phew.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it just doesn't seem very explosive.
No. Still waiting for that big play. Seems more of a
Here's a screen. I don't know, man.
like I'm surprised some of this made the highlight film.
Yeah. I mean, you just see a lot of them getting tackled by like defensive linemen.
might just not have that great vision. You know what I mean? Like, for the 4-3, it's like when you watched Benson, he would just run straight to the hole.
Yeah,
Because,
but I
like,
mean,
any like type of space you get, you're probably gonna outrun most of the people on the field.
yeah, but some of this is like screen passes, wide, like in wide open spaces.
He runs hard though. I like that. Like, he's not
Yeah.
afraid of a contact. But yeah, I'm not seeing those big explosive plays that you would normally see with a 4-3 guy.
Yeah.
Like, why is it like?
Is that P Ryan?
Like,
I mean, that looked
every
like
play, I'm like, all right, this is the one where he's
that looked
gonna
like
break
P
away.
Ryan there, like throw out into the flat, and instead of just running past people, you slow down and stiff arm the guy behind you, and then get like 8 yards. You know.
There we go.
Nope. Almost. Here we go.
All right, he's now starting to warm up. Let's go. I love how they showed like 6 different angles of this.
Yeah.
It's a very thorough highlight film.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
There we go.
Oh, here we go. Okay, you look fast on that one.
Oh yeah. I would just like to see a few more of those.
Yeah. I don't know where to place them.
I feel like he's a 5th round.
Yeah, I agree. Although, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't like.
He doesn't have the same vision as some of the other running backs, but
Yeah,
I think the speed you can't like. Because I mean, when there is space and he makes it like that one play, like there's few plays you can tell he's got it. He just doesn't show it all, every single play.
yeah. All right, Dylan Lobby or Loeb,
He's from a small school, right?
New Hampshire. Oh, 68 catches.
He ran a 4.4,
No,
4.5.
5. Wow. I mean, that's what you would expect, right?
Yeah, I mean, he should be doing this every play, which we should be seeing, I guess, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the Christian McCaffrey of whatever league that is.
Yeah. There you go. It's against a MAC school here. Central Michigan. He looks fast. To be honest, I was expecting Rendo, like being 4.3, you know what I mean?
Nah, he's got way better vision.
Nice. He had 68 receptions for 708 yards. But he only averaged 4.6 yards a carry.
He's got some sneaky moves.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty shifty.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing what you should expect
Yeah.
an NFL
mean,
prospect to do.
It was
and
like when
that
we
type
were
of
watching Yoshiva's highlights last year, you know? It was just like, yeah, that looks like a guy that is better than the competition he's playing against, which you'd have to be an NFL guy playing in this league, right?
I mean, with 68 catches, and they might make him a slot receiver.
I was going to say the exact same thing. I'm thinking like that's what makes this guy draftable is like, okay, maybe
Because he runs a 4.5.
but maybe he's a slot guy, or maybe he's just a kick returner. It's just like when you're talking about somebody that's going to be picked in the 5th or 6th round, he's a guy where it's like, yeah, he'll probably make the team. He'll do something, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like he's a 6th round grade for me.
Yeah, I can give him a 5th round grade, 6th round grade, and then
Yeah, so versatile, good hands. He's pretty shifty, kind of smaller. But I feel like he could be a good slot receiver.
Yeah. But I mean, like, think about it from the Bengals' perspective, right? Like, maybe redundant in terms of, usage with Chase Brown, but maybe he could play slot too. Okay, so we're gonna skip over Dylan Johnson. Tyrone Tracy, I should have probably included because he actually ran faster than I remembered, but we didn't include him. And now we got another small school guy, Kamani Vidal.
Troy.
What
was his 40?
4.46.
Okay.
295 carries, 1,600 yards, 18 receptions for 200 yards, 14 touchdowns. $5.8 to 18.
Seems like he's got pretty good burst.
Yeah. Very smooth. His running style reminds me of maybe Mark Ingram or something.
Huh.
That's a good run.
Nice.
Huh.
I guess he must have stepped outside. I don't know. Looks like he stayed in there.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah. Keeps his legs moving.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. He reminds me of Garendo. It's just like I expect him to look faster.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say he's a little bit more smooth than him, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I almost feel like that Guerrero comes from like a different sport, and he's like still learning
Right.
how to play the
Like he
running
was
back.
just fast.
Yeah,
And he's just trying to figure
big
out
and
what to
fast.
do.
Like I like how aggressive he is, but it almost like feels like he looks for contact too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say the only. I mean, one of the things that's going to hurt him is just the top competition he's going against is really hard to judge. I mean, he's doing what he should be doing.
Yeah, he just doesn't look fast.
I don't know. He looks like he's really tough to take down, though. So I like that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, let's see him outrun everybody.
Oh.
No, nine caught him.
Safety was kind of fast. Whoever that was that caught up to him.
Yeah.
That guy must have ran a 4.3.
Maybe.
There you go.
Okay. What's your take?
Yeah, I feel like he's a 6th-round,
Yeah. I feel
6th-rounder. Smooth runner. Seems like he's tough to take down. He's on the shorter end, so like he's got I guess like he's got nice lower legs, but kind of short. I was kind of expecting more breakout plays, kind of like what you're saying, but
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's going to be some decent options late into the draft if you don't get one in the mid rounds.
Yeah. Speaking of, we're going to scroll on down to Isaiah Davis, who
This one interests me.
I feel like we've drafted him a few times in some of our mocks. So
It's fast though, right? No, he ran a 4.57.
4.57, so
Still pretty fast.
He's fast enough. 23 catches, almost 7 yards a carry, 1,500 yards this year, 1,400 yards last year. He's got really good high grades. Whereas, what did the last guy we look at? Did he have high grades? Yeah, he had pretty high grades too.
This guy seems bigger than what I expected.
Yeah, 6'1", 220. Mean.
a good run.
Yeah.
Feels like they have multiple home fields.
Yeah, maybe.
They must have like got a stadium or something. Where did he go? South Dakota State?
Yeah. It's funny because his name is Davis. I keep thinking he's like UC Davis player. Okay.
What are you thinking?
I mean, I think he's draftable, so I'm gonna put a 6th round grade on him. Thoughts?
Yeah, I think 6th grade or 6th round grade is pretty good. Seems like he's got good size, pretty decent vision. I think like big thing is like you can't really tell with the competition that he played against. So I mean he's doing what he should do, but I don't know. Maybe he can be the next Rex Burkhead.
Rex Burkhead went to Nebraska.
Yeah, I guess that's a big difference. My bad, Rex.
Okay, and then way down further on the list is Jaden Sheridan from Monmouth, 5'9", 195, but ran a 4.45.
Should have like 25 touchdowns.
Ten.
I mean, he does look electric.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Was this like Division 3 or something?
I don't know. Don't know anything about Monmouth.
Like no one there. That was like worse than high school.
Yeah. Oh. Got caught. That guy was limping though, to be fair.
He's too fast for this league.
Yeah. He doesn't look like he weighs 195 though.
Nah. Such a bad angle on that. Whoever that DB
Yeah.
was. But it's tough when you're trying to tackle someone that's like way faster than you. So
Yeah, or way faster than what you're used to playing against. Hmm.
yeah, I mean, he definitely shows his speed.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just explosive. He runs like he has good vision, but it's just again tough to tell against the competition he plays against. It seems kind of small on the smaller end too. But I give him a 7th round grade. I think he's draftable. I mean, he seems like another one of those people. Like, hey, maybe he can play in the slot. Like, find your mismatch.
Yeah. Yeah, I have him as like a free agent guy. I mean, not that if you picked him in the 7th round, it'd be that big of a difference, right? But
No.
he's a guy where like he's the type of guy where I'd be interested to see if he could play, but I'm not. It's just like you said, it's just hard to tell, you know.
But no, he did exactly what you should do when you're so much better than everyone. Like, no one could like catch him.
Yeah,
Even if it's 2-in tag, they wouldn't have gotten him.
right.
He's just so much faster than everyone else. All right. Ready to mock it up?
Yeah, let's mock it up.
I feel like we're getting better and better.
Yeah. Let me slide this over there, and then we can go to NFL draft, mock draft. 7 rounds, turbo, Bengals. Let's go.
Fashanu. Yeah, I mean, for me,
Mm-hmm.
if Fuaga's not there, which I don't think he is, I don't know. I'm still probably taking Mims or Latham, but I guess there's Fashanu. I don't know how you feel about that.
That's what I was double checking. Oh, I gave him a 2nd-round grade, so I do not like Fashanu. So I don't like Fuaga. I like Latham or Mims. But
I guess we go Latham since he's a higher grade.
I want to cheat the grading, so let's pick Fashanu.
Okay.
But we'll put an asterisk by it. We're just doing this for science.
Okay, 2nd round. This is usually the Fisk.
Yeah, usually where we pick Fisk.
Although I think he's gone.
So that's so. Yeah, he got picked 37.
He definitely. I think they may have updated the grades.
Yeah, or maybe it's it might adapt based on all these mocks people are running, you know.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Okay.
Can you filter out receivers? kind of like Xavier. Oh, there's
Xavier
Worthy. Oh,
Wo-
for sure, Worthy.
Oh, okay. Sorry. We had two Xaviers. All
Yeah,
right, we'll
yeah, no,
drop
I was
Worthy.
looking at legit, but I mean, Worthy's if he's there, then to me that's obviously you pick him, especially if Fisk is gone.
Mm-hmm.
There's Jalen Wright again. Got a receiver, maybe get a defensive tackle if there's one worth getting.
Yeah. Let's see what we got at tailback. We got basically everybody.
Even that Lynch is there, or Lloyd, not Marshawn Lloyd, and Benson.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Benson as much as I like Wright. Maybe even a little bit more. But then it's just like linebacker, corner.
Yeah, maybe Phillips.
But I don't even know if we looked at Phillips.
I feel like we kind of go corner on this one.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see what corners are out there. I think all the ones we looked at are gone. So, as a placeholder, we'll just go Andrew Phillips.
Yeah.
I already feel us getting a terrible grade on this. So,
On Phillips?
just on this draft overall.
I
Oh,
say we get Trey Benson on this one.
yep.
I feel like now we probably have to take a tight end. There's Theo Johnson.
Yeah. That's not a bad pick. Let's look at the tight ends.
Holker, but
Booker,
Johnson's
Bell.
faster, tested out a lot better. Johnson and Bell tested it out really well.
Yeah.
But I would say Theo Johnson had like a pretty fast 40.
Yeah. All right. Pull the trigger.
I feel like this is around where we try to get Zenter.
Now we can get Jawan Briggs.
Might not be bad because I don't think we got a defensive tackle yet.
No. And we're going to get wrecked on our grade if we don't pick a defensive interior. Looking for names I recognize.
Can you go back to the top?
Yeah. Running back. Safety.
Yeah, I feel like it's either a safety or a linebacker.
All right. We'll go top rated linebacker. Steel Chambers.
We drafted him before
Yeah.
based off the name.
Mm-hmm. I think Tanner McLaughlin ran a 4.6 or not. Yeah, 4.6. But we're going to pick another tight end later, so
Yeah, I feel like maybe the best available safety.
okay.
Hampton. And then, of course, Eric Hall.
He might be gone. Maybe people caught on. Nope.
Nah. I feel like on the other draft simulators, he's rated much higher than this. It almost feels like he's too low.
Yeah, he's too low.
Wow, they hate a second round pick. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, but we got B.
Yeah. I actually said we did pretty good. It was the second round pick that they hated the most, which makes no sense to me.
It's a little early for the Bengals to be taking a wide receiver.
I guess maybe you go for defensive tackle in the second round to be on the safe side, but
right, that's what we should have done.
I don't know. But Xavier Worthy though, in the second round at 49. I guess we could have took that Aurora, whatever his name is, Aurora.
Yeah, but looking at this draft, if this is what the Bengals ended up with, I think I'd be happy.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad to me at all. I like it because there's different names.
Andrew Phillips, the corner, so maybe different. And then obviously, I mean, Fashawn, just because I don't think he's that good. If the Bengals think he's the best, fine.
I think they would actually take Latham over Fashawn.
Yeah.
Because Latham's only 21. Like, he's really young.
Yeah. But I do like getting Trey Benson in the fourth round. I think that could be an immediate impact on the team, immediate upgrade.
That or even in the third round, I feel like.
Yeah. And then I like the idea of getting a tight end prospect in the fifth round. That's good. And then after the sixth round, you know, we don't know any of these guys, except we know who Eric All is.
Can you go back to the prospect list? Does it still show the ratings?
What? What's the prospect list?
Just like for defensive tackles and stuff?
On PFF?
Yeah.
Big board. Okay, and you wanted to look at what?
Defensive tackles. I just want to see if what's his face went up. I feel like he did. Fisk. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because he's a 43 now.
Yeah. That's right. That feels right.
Can you go to the I guess this is the updated running backs list then. What we just saw, because I feel like you pulled that today.
Yeah, because Byron Murphy went up too, right? Because wasn't Newton the number one guy before?
I think he was, but I think Murphy tested out well. That Rook, he might be a decent second round pick too.
Mm-hmm.
Can you go to receivers? Wow.
Yeah, because Brian Thomas was much lower when we did the mock on Sunday.
Yeah, I think Ladd went up too.
Yeah.
Conkey. Yeah, they still have Worthy as like a. They didn't really move him up that much.
Dropped that much, but yeah, and then Xavier Worthy dropped into the third round after he ran a 4.2.
That seems weird to me.
Yeah, but I guess people were concerned at how small he was.
He's only 20 though. That's crazy. I know for me, I'm definitely taking him over McMillan. I don't know about Legit because he's fast and big. Take him over Polk. Take him over Coleman. Purcells. I don't know. Wilson. Leggett. Mitchell, he's fast and big.
Yeah.
I think he ran like a 4.3, but he's like 6'2", or 6'3" actually.
Yeah, I mean Brian Thomas ran a 4.3, but he's 6'4". But I mean, when we watched the highlights of Xavier Worthy, we really liked him. I mean, 1,000 yards, 5 touchdowns, 8 touchdowns, 12 touchdowns.
Yeah, I like him as a kick returner and as like a third receiver.
Yeah. I just feel like I mean, that's what it is that they updated it, but he got updated down.
It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like for sure he's going to get picked in the first round. Like, I think if the team like the Raiders, I could even see the Jaguars take him.
Yeah, so post combine, top 320, they did update it.
All right, do corner. Wow, Cooper's still holding off. Number 1.
Yeah, but Mitchell went way up because I thought Nate Wiggins was higher before.
He went up a little bit, I think.
Yeah, because when we looked at him, he was 58. That's when we stopped looking at him.
See, like Phillips was 82. I think we got him in the 3rd round, so that wasn't too far off.
Yeah. What else have we looked at? Tackles. What?
What? Cooper DeJean? DeJean?
You can do multiple. Fuaga's gone up, way up, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So did he.
Huh.
That Barton went up a little bit too.
Yeah, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tackles with first round grades. Wonder how the tight ends adjusted. Brock Bowers went up.
I think they went down. It feels like.
Bowers is now 5. But yeah, everybody else went down. Ben Sinnott went up, right?
Yeah, I think he went up a little bit.
Theo Johnson. Yeah, because Theo Johnson was like a 2nd rounder before. And Jaheim Bell dropped a lot, right?
Yeah, I think his size.
Yeah,
I think he's technically 6'2".
Yeah. And I think this Tip Raymond guy went up. But I wouldn't know because we didn't look at him.
I feel like some of these people went down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
You get the entire Michigan starting offensive line in the 6th round.
Do it.
Yeah, why not? Cool. All right, man.
Yeah.
Anything else to add?
No, I think that's it. I guess next week you're going to do linebackers and safeties.
Yeah, let's do that. Linebackers and safeties.
All right.
We'll
Cool.
lump them together.